Good moto morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Kraken's Garage. We have a banger for you today. On today's episode, we're going to do a review / giveaway of a backup CPAP battery that's travel size that would work really well for a motorcyclist. Tune in to find out how you can win this battery backup CPAP battery. Let's get cracking. A company on Amazon, they're a Chinese-based company, goes by the name of Easylonger, reached out to me. They saw my CPAP video about traveling with a CPAP on a motorcycle and asked me if I would do a review of a couple of their batteries. Yes, there's a second review coming following up behind this one on a larger size battery. As you know, all items that I do a review go to my viewer base. Since this was sent to me for a review, this is a paid promotion. You need to know that. First thing I did was check out on Amazon and take a look at their ratings as far as whether people like their product or not. Here's a picture of the item. Overall, they had a pretty good product rating from users that have purchased this device. This is a 40,000 milliamp battery, and we'll talk about how I tested it and how it worked out and my thoughts at the end of the video whether or not this is worth your hard-earned money. What's in the box? You have a user manual in 3 different languages, a quick chart for recharging it in a car charger type 12-volt connector with the battery inside it as well. You have 4 different connection dongles to attach to many different devices, and we'll talk about that in just a second. So the 4 different cables that come with it are designed for the ResMed AirSense 11, AirSense 10, AirCurve 10, AirMini, ResMed S9, and Philips DreamStation and Philips DreamStation 2. When you use the right cable, it is compatible with most CPAPs on the market. 160 watt car outlet, 30 watt USB-C outlet, and an 18 watt USB-A ports charge all your devices as well. Now, I personally tested this as I ran 3 different laptops off of it to see how long it would last. One is a great big beast of a laptop that my wife uses, Mrs. Kraken, and it pretty much chewed up this battery in about 4 hours. Right down to my MacBook Air, I was able to get 8 hours of use out of the MacBook Air before it gave up the ghost. It also comes with a 20 volt, 2 amp brick charger to charge it up. With the battery showing 0 battery life left, it takes me about 4.5 to 5 hours on this brick charger to charge it up. There's 3 ways you can charge this battery pack up. One is with the brick charger, which is a 40 watt AC adapter, and it also has a port on it with a DC 12 volt cigarette lighter type adapter, and you could charge it with a car charger. It does not come with a car charger. You would need to purchase one of those if you would like to charge in that manner. Third way is you can charge with solar panels. For example, the company uses an 80 watt solar panel output, and that's basically 3 grids that are rather large. I can't really see a motorcyclist carrying that much solar panels. But if you do, you should be able to charge it in 3 to 4 hours using solar panels. I only have 1 solar panel that I use, and I did try slow charging it off of that, and I was able to charge it up in 1 full day with about 12 hours of sunlight. Let's talk about the pros and the cons of this particular CPAP backup battery. First of all, it has tech in its design, which I really like. And the death of LiPo or lithium batteries is when you overcharge them or you take them down below a certain level, it just kills the battery. So this has a safe tech built into it to resist overcharging, over-discharging, overcurrent, and short circuits. It also has a cutoff if it exceeds a certain temperature that puts the battery in harm's way. So you're pretty much covered. It makes it bulletproof. I sent this battery pack out and loaned it to 2 of my friends that use a CPAP and asked them to use it on their travel size CPAPs. No, this isn't going to power your full-size machine. No, they do not recommend that you run the heater or the humidifier with it. So you have to be realistic. It's just the very basics to keep you going. And they use this in their homes or on a plane when they're traveling and reported back to me. One reported using a ResMed S9 with an H5i humidifier and reported to get 6 hours out of it. Second person has an AirSense 11 and managed to get 2 full nights rest out of it. So a solid 8 hours or 16 hours out of the 1 full charge. And you have a gas gauge on here that kind of shows how much is left. It's not very accurate. I don't agree with this type of gas gauge because you can show 2 bars, but which would give you the mindset that it has 50%, when actually it's about to fall to the last bar and it's just hanging on to that second bar to make it look like 50%. And 15 minutes, half hour later, your battery's dead. That said, to be fair, at its price point, it can only have so much tech on it and still keep it in the realm of affordability. Let's talk about the price point. This retails on Amazon for $169. If you're on Amazon Prime, you get free delivery. That's great. There's also a $30 coupon on Amazon that when you check out brings it down to $139. So roughly $140. I think it brings a lot of value to the table at its current pricing. Another item I really like about the tech built into this battery is it has what's called a pass-through mode. And the pass-through mode means you can be charging it while you're using it. If you plug it in by your bedstand to charge it up, you can get a good night's rest and still use the battery at the same time. Now, if you run heater or humidifier, it's going to over-G the power versus consumption rate. So just be realistic on what you're looking at. A lot of people on Amazon were kind of complaining about the 1-button adjustment. And if you want to change, it has 4 different power levels. And you go to volts, you have 24 volt, 12 volt, 16.5 volts, and 20 volts. I personally don't see a problem with that. I enjoy the one-touch button. It gets to where I need to go in a hurry. I don't understand people not being able to wrap their minds around the use of that one-touch button. So I cry foul on that one, the people that are sniveling about that on Amazon. In the same price range, there are other CPAP backup batteries of this size and price range. I would have liked to have seen a small solar panel on the back of it, so as you're riding down the road, you could mount it to the top of your top case and have a slow charge going down the road. Ultimately, you would be better off using the 12-volt adapter plugged into your bike's wiring system with the appropriate socket to charge it much more fully on going down the road. But it would have been nice to see a small solar panel attached to it. Now, just some general thoughts that I would like to share, and then we'll get to how we're giving this away. Regarding the working hours, just remember to check your CPAP specs. 1 for wattage, 1 for regular, 1 for humidity, about twice the usage. And if you need to run your CPAP longer, just remember to leave the humidity and heat off. I cannot express how important that is. So for the individual I loaned it to, the 148 watt hour battery gives me about 15 hours of use in the humidity and heat, which is a perfectly good deal considering its compact size. The last item that I thought was absolutely great is that this is air approved. You can take this battery on an airplane. A lot of people are using these on a long flight to use their portable CPAP machine while they're flying in the air. So it meets those requirements, though I'll put the caveat on there. Please check with your airline before you bring this to the airport and make sure it meets those parameters. So in summary, would I recommend this battery? At $139, I think it's a deal. I will have a Amazon link listed down below if you are so desired and would like to purchase one. So I do recommend it. There were several people on there that got bum batteries that ordered it from Amazon. They were quick to respond. That's good news, and replace the battery immediately. LiPos is hit or miss. If you get a bad one, you get a bad one. Overall, they had a 60% positive rating of this battery on Amazon, so I highly recommend it. Now, how do you win this? If you would like to win this for free, I will mail this to anyone globally in the world. Yes, I understand I'm mailing LiPo batteries, which are a surcharge on postage. But if you would like to win this battery for free, put in the comments down below, I'm in. That's it. You can go back to your usual nonsense of cracking on me or picking on my hair or whatever. But if you would like to win the battery for free, just type "I'm in" down below. You have 48 hours from when I drop this video and I will pick a winner. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and a quick review of a motorcycle size CPAP backup battery. I hope you win it. Thank you for joining me today. And there's my ghost dog, 𝕦𝕤𝕜. She's up here to remind me to wrap things up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more in the future, hit that subscribe button right down there in the corner. And remember, folks, go riding because it's good for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.